What's up troopers, my name is Neon and welcome to a brand new video. We have the new update after a while of waiting for this game to actually have something because it's been a really dry spell. It has. Although this game desperately needs content because it really does, we obviously need a lot of quality of life updates for this game too. It has been many months now since this game's been out and there needs to be multiple changes, and today we have a brand new update with some nice changes into it. So if you're watching this video on the 20th of January, then the update is out right now. And there's a lot of stuff we're going to be talking about today, exactly what they have changed and what they are doing. With this update, you can change your reticle colors. This is a really big deal for many of you guys, and honestly, it's actually a really big deal for me. And many people come to me and ask me all the time, Neon, why is your enemy colors yellow? Well, I'm colorblind. I'm not fully colorblind. I'm mainly colorblind when it comes to blended colors. So there's many colors where I can't really rock because I can see it, it's just not as a sharp, clear color. So that's why I go with my enemy colors on yellow. But I've been waiting for a while to actually get something where I can change the colors with my reticle. And now you finally can. The question is, troopers, when can you actually start changing your actual reticles themselves? That is the biggest question. But let me know in the comment section below if you have changed your colors yet. And tell me, what color are you going to go for? Because you don't want to go for nothing too crazy, because you still want to have focus on the actual game itself, where the reticle is not too overwhelming for you. But there is so many reticles out there where you can't really see them correctly because it's just that small little dot. So hopefully changing the color might help you. With the road of Season 2, there is obviously a lot of pressure going on with this one, as many things are different and changing. Obviously, they have delayed Season 2 until 17th of February, and that is an entire month. Technically, we were supposed to get this season today. Yeah, it was supposed to be Season 2 today, but it didn't happen because they delayed it, because they said they want to fine-tune stuff and polish up that season. For me personally, I have higher expectations for this season now because they delayed it, added more time, so I'm expecting this to be a really good season. It needs to be. But there is probably a lot going on behind the scenes. Obviously, the devs just came back from the Christmas holiday, so there's a lot to do and a lot to pick up, and probably even more newer stuff too as well. But there also is extremely a lot of change when it comes to higher ups, because we had Vincent Pala tragically pass away. So now there's going to be definitely a lead role when it comes to Battlefield 6. It's honestly really sad to hear about all of that. Vincent Pala, he was a guy who I basically grew up by. He was like a childhood hero when it comes to gaming development. I grew up over the Medal of Honor series. Everyone played the classic COD 4. Everyone knows the classic Modern Warfare 2 2009. This guy, every time he touched something, it was always turned into gold. He made Apex Legends. He done some of the Star Wars stuff. And for me, really, he actually done a revive when it comes to Battlefield. A true legend we definitely lost. May he rest in peace. As I said, this update is out right now, so make sure you go and download it. The update size shouldn't be too big for you. And now let's get ourselves exactly what they changed in this update. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new. We recently just hit 36,000 subs, so thank you very much for that. And we're on that road to 40 subs. So trust me, you do not want to be missing out when it comes to this channel. So this is a big change when it comes to the jets. The jets cannon's damage has been reduced. And when it comes to other jets and helicopters, it's actually been reduced, and it requires you up to 40% more hit damage to take down enemy aircraft. I wonder exactly how this is going to change, but then the thing is this the main cannon, or is this just your minigun what you're using when it comes to your jets? Because the TDK is already pretty high in this game, and it's same as jet gameplay too. But I also don't want it to be too slow because it's going to be too difficult for many of us. But I also don't want the TTK to be even fast. But a 40% more hit you need to do on enemy aircraft for your cannons is going to be kind of crazy. The thing is, they are doing something with the jets, but there is so much they need to do. I just don't see why they need to add one thing when it comes to jets when there is 20 different things they need to add. Like the missing radar, we need that. We definitely do, so we can actually understand and read where the jets are, or even some better audio when it comes to it too. This is just one thing of many what they need to fix with jets. But you let me know in the comment section below exactly what do they need to work on when it comes to aircraft. I guarantee we'll probably get something really big when it comes to vehicles in Season 2 update. So I think we all been pretty aware of the TR7, right? It's an extremely damaged weapon. It does so much. You can control the lobbies, especially when it comes to close range combat. Absolutely ruthless. And if you haven't used it, you really need to. You will find that in the assault rifle class. The TR7 light barrel was incorrectly doing its muzzle velocity. The muzzle velocity was actually way more higher. It was nearly as high as the heavy barrel. So this definitely needed to change. It was amazing not many people talked about it, as I mentioned about this when I was making my TR7 video. but they have fixed it and balanced it to exactly what it needs to be. In this update, they also improved the melee attack speed, so when it comes to knifing enemies, it's going to be having a bit more speed to them, because previously before, it would actually take multiple hits to even take someone down, unless you use behind them to do a full takedown. So they're increasing the speed of this, and they're also sorting out when it comes to the button behavior. Has there been times where you hit the melee button like 4 different times, then it will melee 4 different times, even if you're not hitting the button? It was basically stacking them binds. So it detects you hit that bind 4 times, so it'll melee 4 times, even if you're not hitting it anymore. So they made it way more responsive, so if there's a time where you need to switch the weapon, you're not going to randomly melee after spamming that button. It's a small change for many people, but it's actually a really big deal. Improved consistency recoil or modifying when using a controller across different weapons. This is a really big one because they actually have changed the recoil patterns when it comes to the controller now, and you guys are going to notice that when you start playing the game today. But as I am a controller guy, I will be making a video about this very soon. They explain exactly what they have done when it comes to the recoil control. Previously before, they actually reduced the recoil down by 25%, and that was a really heated topic. So many people wanted it changed, and some people were really happy with it. For me personally, I already said about this, I prefer to have the same recoil as the PC guys. But with this change, it's a pretty important one, so I'm going to make a video that actually help you guys how to handle recoil properly and explain exactly what they have changed when it comes to the recoil pattern when you're using a controller. So make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with that video. When it comes to the suppressors now, you're going to get a small muzzle flash view when it comes to your close range only. I do feel like the suppressors were pretty overpowered in this game. Honestly, that's pretty much all I use majority of the time when it comes to my weapons now. I use the suppressor every single time. Actually, I like using the 25-point suppressor because it actually helps your recoil build up and your recoil recovery. But this change here, it's definitely a well-needed change. It's just kind of balancing when it comes to the suppressors. That honestly isn't going to make a big deal when it comes to game breaking on the suppressors, so I wouldn't worry about it at all. Keep your suppressors on, because that's what I'm using. I'm always using it. A visibility increase has already happened with this update as well. The soldier lighting has improved from its front and its end. I'm hoping that the characters will be a little bit more brighter now. But the problem is though, when I'm playing the game, and I really tell the difference, that is the issue, because honestly the visibility change needed to happen once and once only, and now we had it twice and I still can't really tell the difference. So that was really what we had for today's update. Honestly guys, I'm not gonna lie with you, it really wasn't enough, was it? Considering how long we've been waiting and hearing about the delay of Season 2, I was definitely expecting more. I previously made a video before talking about exactly what they need to be changing for this Season 2 update. Obviously Season 2 isn't here yet, so these updates are not happening, but there is many things what need to be worked on, like audio, netcode, and just so much more. They definitely have a lot to go on and a lot to do. I want every single one of you guys to let me know in the comment section below exactly what you would like fixed, because I am a Battlefield partner, so I'm going to collect all this information and I'm going to send it right to the devs. Thank you very much for listening to me talk. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new. And like always, I'll see you on the battlefield.